Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to see the same sixth unit anthropological concept, the second concept called kinship. This topic kinship will be new for you, new term for you all, because இதுக்கு முன்னாடி இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு வேர்டு கால்டு கின்ஷிப், இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு வேர்டை நீங்கள் எங்கேயும் கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்க மாட்டீங்க. அட் தி சேம் டைம் யூ won't be used anywhere this word kinship, but this topic kinship is not new to you all. இது வந்து ரொம்ப புதுசான ஒரு டாபிக்லாம் இல்லை. It is the most common simple concept that we have been there in our daily life. நம்ம டெய்லியும் பார்க்குற, பழகிற, பேசுகிற ஒரு சிம்பிளான டாபிக் தான் this topic called kinship. Firstly, meaning. Kinship is one of the main organizing principle of society. It is one of the basic social institution found in every society. This institution establish relationship between individuals and group. People in all societies are bound together by various kinds of bonds. The most basic bonds are those based on marriage and reproduction. These are the most major bonds that we have been facing in our society. ஒன்றில் கூட பிறந்தவங்களாக இருப்பாங்க, அது ஒரு கைண்ட் ஆஃப் பாண்ட். அப்படி இல்லைன்னா மேரேஜ் சிஸ்டம், அந்த சிஸ்டம் மூலயமா யாராவது ஒருத்தர் இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் ஆகிறாங்க, அது மூலயமா ஒரு பாண்ட் இருக்கும். These are the two major most common and basic bonds that we have been facing in our daily life. This is known as kinship. Kinship என்றது ஒன்றும் இல்லை, kinship is one of the main organizing principle of society. It is the one of the main principle. ஒரு சொசைட்டி, அதாவது சொசைட்டினா என்ன, group of people forms the society. So to form the group, that is to organize the group, the major principle of kinship is being used. Kinship refers to these bonds and all other relationship resulting for them. Thus the institution of kinship refers to a set of relationship and relatives formed thereof based on blood relationship, consanguineal or marriage affinal. These are the two different types of kinship. One is consanguineal kinship and another one is affinal kinship. Consanguineal is nothing but blood relationship. Those people who have been there with us through blood relation, they are all known as consanguineal kinship. And the people who have been there, who have been with us through the marriage system, it is known as affinal kinship. Definition. According to L. Stone, kinship is the recognition of relationship between person based on descent or marriages. Kinship is nothing but it is a recognition of relationship between a persons based on either a descent or a marriage. If the relationship between one person and another is considered by them to involve descent, the two are consanguine, that is blood relatives. If the relationship has been established through marriage, it is known as affinal. As if we discussed above, if a relationship between one person and the another through some involve of descent, that is known as consanguine or a blood relation. If the same thing, if the relationship has been established through a marriage system, then it is an affinal kinship. This definition is said by L. Stone. Types of kinship. In any society, kin relationship are based either on birth or marriage. These two aspects of human life are the basic of two main types of kinship in society. Whatever the society is, kin relation is the most common basic. That is, as if we discussed above, the kinship is being defined into two different types. One is blood relation, another is marriage. That is, in other form, one is consanguineous, another one is affinal. Firstly, consanguineous kinship. It refers to the relationship based on blood. Therefore, the relationship between parents and children and between siblings are the most basic and universal kin relationship. That is known as consanguineal kinship. Another one is affinal kinship. It refers to the relationship formed on the basis of marriage. The most common relationship that results from marriage is that between husband and wife. That is known as affinal kinship. There is a degree of kinship relationship. Any relationship between two individuals is based on degree of closeness or distance of that particular relationship. This closeness or distance of any relationship depends upon how individuals are related to each other. This is known as a degree of kinship. Degree of kinship is nothing but any relationship between two individuals is based on what? Some degree of closeness. It may be a closeness or a distance of that relationship. This closeness or distance of any relationship depends upon how it depends upon. It depends upon how individuals are being related to each other. நீ எப்படி நடந்துக்கிறியோ அதை பொறுத்து தான் உன்னோட relationship bonds will be carried out. That is what is been saying in degree of kinship. This degree, it may be a closeness or a distance. This is the main degree. Degree of kinship, it consists into three major divisions: primary kinship, secondary kinship and tertiary kinship. In primary kinship, it consists of two, as if primary consanguineal and primary affinal. Same thing in other two also: secondary consanguineal, secondary affinal, tertiary consanguineal and tertiary affinal. Now we are going to see deep about this degree of kinship. First thing, primary kinship. This primary kinship refers to direct relations. People who are directly related to each other are known as primary kin. They are being denoted as a primary kin. That is, people who have been known directly. They have been directly related to each other. For example, father and son, father and daughter, father, son, and mother and daughter, mother, son, younger brother and younger sister within siblings. These things and all, they will be having a direct relationship with one another, within one another. So these have been denoted as a primary kin. Under this primary kin, we have been seen two different types. One is primary consanguineal and primary affinal. This primary consanguineal kinship, this primary consanguineal kin are those kin who are directly related to each other by birth. Primary consanguineal is nothing but who have been directly related to each other by birth. The relationship between parents and children and between siblings from primary kinship. These are the only primary consanguineal kin found in societies all over the world. This primary consanguineal kinship is nothing but who are the individuals or a group, two different types of individuals who have been directly related to each other by the form of birth. The relationship between those, it may be a parent and children, and between the siblings, from these are all form a primary kin. These are all being denoted as a primary consanguineal kin and also a primary kin. These are all found in societies all over the world. And second kind in this primary kinship is primary affinal kinship. This primary affinal kinship refers to the direct relationship formed as a result of marriage. First one is primary consanguineal kin. அப்படின்னா என்னன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா direct relationship through எதுன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா birth. Whereas primary affinal kinshipனா same thing, direct relationship but it through எதுன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா marriage. The only direct affinal kinship is the relationship between husband and wife. This is the one and only example for the primary affinal kinship. Don't be confused of first degree of kinship என்னன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா primary kinship. Primary kinship என்றது ஒன்றும் இல்லை, it is nothing but a direct relationship. எதுவாக இருந்தாலும் ஒரு டைரக்டாக ஒரு ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் இருந்துச்சுன்னா அதுதான் primary kinship. இந்த primary kinship ரெண்டாக பிரிக்கிறாங்க. First one is primary consanguineal kinship and another one is primary affinal kinship. இதில் இந்த primary consanguineal kinship என்னன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா there will be having a direct relationship but in the form of birth மூலியமாக தான் இருக்கும் இந்த consanguineal kinship. அதாவது primary consanguineal kinship relationship இருக்கும் but in the form of birth. Very good example என்னன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா parents and children and also between the siblings அவங்களுக்குள்ளே இருக்க ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் என்னன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா primary consanguineal kinship. அப்படியே செகண்ட் கைண்ட் என்னன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா primary affinal kinship. It is nothing but the same relationship தான் இருக்கும். இதே மாதிரி நம்ம கான்சங்கினியலில் பார்த்த மாதிரி அதே மாதிரி ஒரு ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் பாண்டிங்ஸ் தான் இருக்கும் பட் இன் தி ஃபார்ம் ஆஃப் எதுன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மேரேஜ். கான்சங்கினியல் வந்து பை பர்த்து, அஃபைனல் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பை மேரேஜ். தி ஒன்லி டைரக்ட் அஃபைனல் கின்ஷிப் பிகாஸ் இதில் வந்து வேறு எந்த ரிலேஷன்ஷிப்பையும் இவ்வளோ டைரெக்டாக இருக்காது அஃபைனலில், ப்ரைமரி அஃபைனலில். ஸோ த ஒன்லி ஒன் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஃபார் திஸ் ப்ரைமரி அஃபைனல் கின்ஷிப் இஸ் ஹஸ்பண்ட் அண்ட் ஒய்ஃப். Now we are going to move on the secondary kinship. Secondary kinship refers to the primary kins of primary kin. In other words, those who are directly related to the primary kin becomes the secondary kin. There are 33 secondary kins. நிறைய டைப்ஸ் இருக்குது, 33. சிம்பிளாக சொல்கிறோம், secondary kin is nothing but the relationship which is been there with the primary kin. Primary kin na there will be having a direct relationship. அப்போ அந்த direct relationship கூட இருக்கக்கூடிய closest relationship தான் secondary relationship. அதாவது primary kins with primary kins. ஓகேங்களா? இன்னும் தெளிவாக நம்ம கீழே டீப்பாக பார்க்கும்போது தெரியும். It is also consists of two different kinds as if we seen secondary consanguineal kinship and secondary affinal kinship. This type of kinship refers to the primary consanguineal kins. Primary consanguineal kin. The most basic type of secondary consanguineal kinship is the relationship between grandparents and a grandchildren. According to the figure which we seen above, there is a direct consanguineal relationship between ego and his parents. For ego, his parents and his primary consanguineal kin. However, for ego's parents, their parents are their primary consanguineal kin. Therefore, for ego, his grandparents are his primary consanguineal kins. Primary kin. For him, they become secondary consanguineal kin. It is little confusing for you. In short, it is nothing but secondary consanguineal kin is the person who is having a relationship directly. For example, if you take yourself, your father and your grandmother, they both are primary kin. and you and your parent, your father, you are a second primary kin. So when you have relationship between yourself and with your grandmother, then you are the secondary consanguineal kinship. I think you are clear now. This type of kinship refers to the primary consanguineal kin, that is yourself relationship with your grandparents. That is what secondary consanguineal kinship is saying of. What is secondary affinal kinship is saying? Secondary affinal kinship refers to one's primary affinal primary kin. The kinship includes the relationship between an individual of all his or her sisters-in-law, brothers-in-law, and parents-in-law. For an individual, his or her spouse, his or her primary affinal kin, and for the spouse, his or her parents and siblings are his or her primary kins. Therefore, for the individual, the parents of brother or sister-in-law will become his or her secondary affinal kin. Similarly, any siblings, spouse, or siblings, parents-in-law will become secondary affinal kin for an individual. Secondary affinal kinship is nothing but the relationship between the sister or brother-in-law with the mother-in-law. மருமகனுக்கும் மாமியாருக்கும் மருமகனுக்கும் இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் தான் செகண்டரி அஃபைனல் கின்ஷிப். இட் இஸ் பீன் denoted as secondary affinal kinship. For example, think of you having a relationship with your mother. It is a primary kin, primary consanguineal kin. So you have been relationship with your mother, it is denoted as a primary consanguineal kin. Whereas you having a relationship with your spouse, it is been denoted as a primary affinal kinship. So what is secondary affinal kinship is the relationship between your spouse and with your mother or father. That is what denoted as a secondary affinal kinship, because your spouse is not been in a relationship with your family through blood. He has been with your family through a system of marriage. So the relationship between your spouse and with your primary kin of parents, that is being denoted as a secondary affinal kinship. Now we are moving to the third one, tertiary kinship. Tertiary kinship refers to the primary kin of primary kin's primary kin, or secondary kin of primary kin of secondary kin. Like other two degree of kinship, tertiary kinship also has two categories, as we've seen. Tertiary kinship is nothing but the relationship between the grand uncles, grand aunties, cousins, likewise those things and all will be denoted as a tertiary kinship. The first one in tertiary kinship is tertiary consanguineal kinship. This tertiary consanguineal kinship refers to an individual's primary consanguineal kin, that is parents. Okay, their primary kin, that is parents, that is amma, and their primary kin, parents. Thus the relationship is between great children and a great grandparents and the great grand aunties. அதாவது உன்னோட கொள்ளு பாட்டிக்கும் உனக்கும் இருக்க ஒரு ரிலேஷன்ஷிப், உன்னோட கொள்ளு ஆண்டிக்கும் உனக்கும் உள்ள ரிலேஷன்ஷிப். These things have been denoted as a tertiary consanguineal kinship. The relationship between great grand uncles and their aunts and their great grand nieces and a nephews. That is being denoted as a tertiary kinship. That is a tertiary consanguineal kinship. When we have been moving to the second kind of tertiary kinship, tertiary affinal kinship. Tertiary affinal kinship. It refers to the primary affinal kins, primary kins, or a secondary affinal kins, primary kin, or primary affinal kins, secondary kins. These relationships are many, and some examples will suffice at this stage of tertiary affinal kin. Can be spouses, grandparents, or granduncles, or aunts. Or they can be brother or sister-in-law, spouses, or their children. Now try to understand the relationship between this one. That is, a spouse is there, a spouse, grandparents, or their own uncles or aunts. Their relationship with the sister-in-law's spouse or their children. This relationship is being denoted as a tertiary affinal kinship. We have been seeing three different kinds of kinship. That one is three different degree of kinship: primary kinship, secondary kinship, and tertiary kinship. In these, there have been divided into two different kinds. First one is consanguineal and affinal. Primary kinship is nothing but who is having a direct relationship with two individuals. In that, consanguineal primary consanguineal kinship is direct relationship through a blood, or is denoted as a primary consanguineal kinship. Direct relationship through a marriage is being denoted as a primary affinal kinship. Second category, secondary kinship. In the secondary kinship, the relationship between the primary kin with the another kin is being denoted as a secondary kinship. For example, secondary consanguineous kinship is nothing but a relationship between the spouse is our primary affinal kinship. So the relationship between the spouse and our primary consanguineous kinship, that is our parents, the relationship between our spouse and parents has been denoted as a secondary kinship, secondary consanguineous kinship. The same thing is being denoted as a secondary affinal kinship. It is nothing but a relationship between through the marriage system, or the spouse who is having a relationship with our parents, that is our primary kin, is being denoted as their own secondary kin. In that case, it is being denoted as a secondary affinal kinship. And third one is tertiary kinship. It is being denoted as it is also divided into two: tertiary consanguineal kinship and tertiary affinal kinship. Tertiary consanguineous is nothing but a relationship between the grandparents and the grandchildren. Tertiary affinal kinship is nothing but a spouse, parents with the grandaunts and so on. The relationship with them, the spouse children, or the spouse sister-in-law. The relationship between these two is known as a tertiary affinal kinship. At last, now we are going to see changes in kinship relationship in rural society. What all the changes has been occurred in kinship relationship in rural places? Many changes are taking place in all the institutions of rural society, including kinship relation. These changes can be noted as demand for ownership titles by women, rules of marriage are being challenged, and traditional rules regarding divorce are also getting weakened. Though some of the aspects of kinship are losing their importance, few others are gaining prominence. Kinship is playing an important role in the field of politics, especially in a rural election to Panchayat Raj institution. Favoritism while distributing jobs is being observed among the kinsmen. Due to the emergence of such new forces, kinship may acquire new structure and form in future. These are all the changes that has been occurred in kinship, that too in a rural society. As if is seen, many changes has been occurred. The ownership of a land or a particular powers by women has been distributed due to the system of marriage. The rules has been changed for the marriage system, especially in property basis. The traditional rule regarding divorce is also getting weakened. This divorce system has been weakened the kinship relationship. Though there are some of the aspects of kinship are losing their importance, like it has been playing an important role in politics. Such a way, we all used to say, my mom has been a chairman posting, he's been electing. So these things have been changed the role of kinship relationship. The distribution of jobs, we all used to see favoritism while distributing the jobs. These things are observed among the kinsmen. Due to this, the emergence of such new forces, kinship may acquire new structure and form. They say these are all the changes in kinship relationship in rural society. At last, a small conclusion of the topic which we have been discussed today is a kinship. Kinship is nothing but a relationship between two individuals. It may be a consanguineous and a affinal. This kinship is being divided into two. One major thing is consanguineal kinship, another one is affinal. Consanguineal is nothing but blood relationship, and affinal is a relationship through a marriage system. Then there are three different types of degree in kinship relationship: primary, secondary and tertiary. We all seen about what are the three degrees, and each degree is consist of two different kinds, such as such as consanguineal kinship and affinal kinship. All the three contains of same thing, consanguineal and affinal. And at last we have discussed about what are the changes that has been there in kinship relationship, that too in rural area. Why we have been focusing the rural area means urban area is much developed. We are all have been living in a developed society. When automatically a society is being developed, the relationship will be broken. So in that case, we have been focusing on a changes that has been occurred in kinship, especially in rural area. Thank you.